In the last week I've had 3 people discuss with me why is there evil in the world. And I've got an answer for it, but not many people like it. Obviously my answer is going to be a theological one. And for my answer there has to be a divine source. And my answer is free will. It's the greatest thing that we have been given, free will. We are free to think, to say and do what we please. The divine source gave us free will. Okay, some of us do live in tyrannical countries and cannot say what we want to say, can't do what we want to do, but that's because your freedom of speech has been taken away from you by tyrants. But these people, these tyrants, are also working with free will. They've got this free will given to them, but they're using it for what they want to use it for. The divine source gave everybody free will. But many of us don't get the chance to use it because somebody else is abusing it. Now it's what we do with our free will that's important. Free will is for those of you who, well, let's take the movie Star Wars. Those of you that watch the Star Wars movies. Free will is the force that's in the universe. It's a neutral force, and it's how you use it that makes you either a Jedi or a Sith Lord. So your free will is how you use it. You've been given free will to do things. When somebody hurts somebody else, they have the free will to be like that, to act in that way, or not to do those bad things. Somebody punches someone, they've got the free will to decide whether or not they want to punch somebody. Somebody abuses someone, that's down to them. That's their free will. If God was to come down and stop all the evil that goes on in this world, if the divine source was to come in and say, right, no, pack that in, stop that, well then God would be like a tyrant, because he has taken away one's free will to be either good or bad. And because of free will, we are free to choose and think for ourselves. But obviously our actions cause ripples, which is why I had this film of ripples going. Our free will has consequences. What we do ripples out into the universe. And whether we use our free will for good or bad affects other things. Everything is ongoing and affects other things. So this is the right reason why there's, evil in the world. It's not because of, some dark, well, yeah, I think there are dark forces, but that's another story. But free will from a human point of view, humans that treat other humans badly, that's because they have the free will to do what they want to do. And we must use our free will for goodness, for standing up for others. We must use free will to not manipulate. I suppose it's a lot of negatives here. Not to abuse, not to get what you want, but our free will should be being used to do what we think is right. Again, like the Force in Star Wars, it's how you use it, is the influence that it will have on yourself and on others. So may the Force be with you all, and until next time, peace.